Grant Cleland from Workbridge. Employment is a really high priority for disabled people, and yet services supporting disabled people into employment haven't had any major funding increase for 10 years, and that's really impacting on the number of jobs disabled people can get. Wondering what each party's going to do about it.
And that is why we have committed to increasing funding by $6.8 million for mainstream and job support. In addition, we will change the criteria for job support so that people can apply for it for part-time work, for temporary work, and for even for voluntary work if you have a voluntary position of responsibility, because these are pathways to full employment for disabled people that they cannot currently access job support funding for.
Hugh?
New Zealand First wants to see people independent where they possibly can be, both within the health sector and within the disability sector. So we'd be very keen to see ways in which people can be made independent or can qualify to be independent or trained to be independent as part of our policies.
Thank you. Chris?
Very important question, so I hope you don't mind me reading direct from the policy statement, just so you know exactly what we've got. We'll focus on increasing the proportion of disabled people who are supported into paid work through increasing employer support and education. Recognise voluntary work with non-government organisation as providing a service to the community, because without the voluntary sector, much work would not be done in New Zealand. We'll work with employers, in particular the State Services Commission, to provide increased employment opportunities for disabled people, and will develop and implement a plan for increased participation by disabled people in apprenticeships with specific targets in each industry.
Thank you, Chris. Paul?
Absolutely, we support people where able, being able to live independent lives. So that's why we're committing the $6 million extra to vocational services, but also through the Whānau Ora program delivered in partnership with our coalition partners, the Māori Party throughout the country, a range of specialised services in that particular area.
Thank you. Ariana?
So Internet Mana has a policy of full employment and creating and investing in creating jobs and living and making sure that everybody who's working has a livable wage. So that means that we need to support employers to create jobs and to increase the subsidies also to employers, so that people with disabilities working have a livable wage and are able to work. But you have to create those jobs. So we are creating hubs in communities, turning the working income into managing unemployment to managing employment specifically. Kia ora.